What's up, everyone? Criddle here, and this is a deck concept that I came up with. I'm going to try it out at a local game store. Hopefully it'll work out, and I'll let you know once I do get a chance to play it. But the whole concept here is that you're going to be putting out characters with damage counters on them, and then you're going to be moving those damage counters to the other side of the board to take out the other characters. So you don't need a lot of spells and direct damage abilities in this deck because you'll be using your characters to do that. So the idea is to take Mulan, Mother Gothel, Beast, getting those out in the first few early turns, and then playing things like the Bell, this Bell here, which you can shift to, Maleficent, and Madame Odie, which allow you to move damage counters from your side of the board to their side of the board. So anytime that you have damage counters on yours and you want to take out a character on their side, you go ahead and play one of these cards. And if they don't have anything that you need to take out on their side, you just go ahead and quest with these damaged characters. And leave them out on the board. If you have Rhea, you want to go ahead and put Rhea out as soon as possible, because then for every damage character you have out, you then get one additional lore. So if you put out 3 Mulans very early and then you get out a Rhea, that means that this Rhea on turn 4 will be questing for 4 lore, which is really, really good. We have the Chernobog's followers in here and the Magic Broom just to help us gain some extra cards and get a little bit of extra lore. So we put the Chernobog's followers out, we then quest with it, gain some lore, or we could put a Magic Broom out and then quest with it on the next turn and then play like a Mulan or something, and we get an extra card, we play the Mulan, and then we can play like a Bell and heal it up and put some damage over on the other side. I do have Maleficent in here. You could potentially get rid of the Maleficent if you wanted to. I just like having this Maleficent anytime I have a Ruby deck because it's just a way to take out very powerful characters on the opposite side of the board. And I do have a Be Prepared because I think every single Ruby deck needs to have Be Prepared in it, at least 1 or 2 of them, but I go ahead and throw in 4. Don't forget that you do have this Maleficent here, that whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, and then whenever you draw a card, you will be able to move a damage counter. So you could also play the Maleficent and then play these Chernobog followers or Magic Broom and have those go with the Maleficent to move damage counters across the board as well. And then finally, you do have Pinocchio here just in case they have a character that they are not willing to exert and you need to get rid of that character and you can't target it for some other reason. You can then exert it using the Pinocchio, but hopefully you won't need to do that too much. So you could just take this Pinocchio and just kind of, have it in your back pocket for when you need to. It is uninkable, but that's the reason I went ahead and threw it in here, is just in case they have a character that you want to exert. You could exert it. For example, let's say that you've already healed up this Mulan. It is a 2/3 character. So you could exert their character, take it out with the 2 damage here, and then you could play a Belle or a Maleficent or a Madame Odie, and then still move some of those damage that you take back to the other side of the board again, giving you just a little bit additional damage. You're able to heal, you're able to damage, and play a character all at the same time. Very, very, very powerful. And then down here we do have the items, the Mystical Rose. This allows you to banish this item, and chosen character named Beast gets +2 lore. So you do have this Beast right here that does start with 4 damage counters, but it already has 2 lore on it. So that would give this Beast 2 additional lore. And if you have a character named Belle in play, move up to 3 damage counters from chosen character to the chosen opposing character. So let's say you do have Beast out and you already have a Belle out that you may have used earlier through Mulan. You can then quest with Beast for 4 total lore. And since Belle is already out, you can then move some of the health from Beast. Since he starts with 4 damage, you can move up to 3 of those to the other side of the board. Very strong combination there. And then finally, we have the Queen's Castle. If you can get a character out and on this, you'll be drawing cards every turn, and that will go in with the Maleficent. So every time you start your turn, you're drawing cards and moving damage counters from your side of the board to their side of the board. So the whole point of this is to try to get a little bit of damage on your side, but not enough to eliminate your characters, and then just move that damage back to the other side of the board, just kind of allowing you to double up on all of that. Anyway, that's the deck. I'm going to try it out, and I'll let you guys know how it goes, but I just thought I would share this with you. It seems like it would be a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!